Welcome back. Today we're doing a bit of a deep dive, peeling back the metal casing on a piece of gear that can, make or break a professional AV setup.
The humble HDMI splitter.
Exactly. Specifically, we're looking at the WolfPack 4K 60Hz 1x8 HDMI splitter. That's part number HDTV-0108, which goes for about $150.
Yeah, and I think this unit is a perfect way to really break down what actually matters in high-performance video distribution. Things like quality, compatibility, and, system longevity.
I like that framing. So quality first. It's 1 input, 8 outputs. Simple enough. But the sources mention 10.2 GBP's bandwidth.
Right.
And when you look at 4K at 60 Hz, it gets very specific. It says YCBCR 4.2.0. Now, why is that so important? I mean, isn't 4.4.4 the gold standard?
That is the critical point. And yes, 4.4.4 is technically better. It's totally uncompressed. But 4.2.0 is sort of the intelligent compromise.
A compromise how?
Well, to push a full 4K signal at 60 frames a second through the, let's say, physical limits of that 10.2 GBP's chipset, you have to use chroma subsampling. That's the 4.2.0.
Okay, so it's not really a limitation, it's a feature. It's smart engineering, basically, to get that high refresh rate across 8 different screens without needing a much more expensive chipset.
Exactly. And you're still getting spectacular visual quality. I mean, it supports all the crucial formats: deep color, XVYCC, and of course the big ones everyone wants now: HDR and Dolby Vision.
And the audio is all there, too.
Oh, yeah. All the high-end digital formats: DTS HD, Dolby True HD, LPCM 7.1, you name it. This box is built to distribute premium content, full stop.
All right, so let's switch gears a bit to compatibility. The sources talk a lot about this EDID management. For someone listening, why is that something you should even care about in a system with, 8 different displays?
Because it's usually the source of the biggest headaches. I mean, just imagine you have 8 different screens. Maybe one's a projector, one's an old monitor, and you've got 6 new TVs.
A total mix.
A total mix. And they're all trying to tell your one source device, your Apple TV or whatever, what they can handle. The source can only listen to one. And then, chaos.
So the splitter becomes the diplomat, basically. It negotiates the terms.
It does. And it does that with a simple little switch on the panel. You get 2 modes. STD mode or standard is your guaranteed safe setting.
Make a fallback.
It's your fallback. It just locks everything to 1080p at 60 Hz with 2-channel audio. It will always work. But the really powerful one is TV mode.
And what does that do?
It actively copies the ED profile from whatever screen is plugged into HDMI OUT1, and then it broadcasts that exact profile to all the other 7 outputs.
Ah, so you plug your best display into port 1.
You got it. That way, everything that's a unified, high-quality signal that's tailored to your best possible display. It just solves the conflict.
That active management seems key. Okay, last piece, longevity. The sources mention signal retiming and the ability to cascade above 3 layers. What is retiming doing for you here?
Well, any digital signal, it degrades, especially over distance or when you pass it through multiple devices, like chaining splitters together.
Right.
Signal retiming, basically, reads that degraded signal, cleans up all the noise, regenerates the precise clock timing, and then it sends out a perfectly crisp signal down the line. It's like a little digital cleaning station.
Which is why you can stack them. That's reassuring for a big install.
Yeah.
And of course, signal integrity comes down to the cables. The specs say 30 feet for the input cable, 50 feet for the output.
Right. And hitting those distances really depends on using good cabling, which, brings us to where this model sits in the WolfPack line. This 1x8 is $150.
And it's sort of in the middle of the range.
Exactly. You can get a smaller 1x4 for about $70. Or you can scale way up to a 1x16 unit for around $200. The cost jump isn't actually that huge for doubling your outputs. So really the main takeaway here is that this is a robust way to get your high-end video, your 4K, HDR, Dolby Vision out to a bunch of screens while actively preventing all those messy compatibility issues.
And it keeps the signal strong while you do it. That robust performance, though, relies on everything being just right. We noted the sources say AWG22 cable is preferred over the standard AWG24 for those long distances. So here's a final thought for you to chew on. Considering how important it is to maintain that signal, what physical difference would shifting to that thicker, preferred AWG22 cable actually make in preventing signal loss in a real-world, high refresh rate 4K setup? Something to think about.